Okay, so the topic I wanted to lay down this morning, when you start to make it in the world. And there's a lot of things to it for real. Like, and basically, I guess what it all starts out is like, as you start to make it, you're gonna go through like a lot of suffering. You're gonna have to make a lot of sacrifices. You're gonna have to make a lot of, you're gonna have to go through a lot of tunnel vision and all that. And like, you're gonna get a lot of jealous and envious people because you're rising above. And I know a lot of people that, are rising above, or they've risen above, they understand this topic that I'm laying out right now. Because you're gonna have, when you're at the bottom, it's just like, you literally have, there's literally, everybody's there. Like back in the day, like high school or like even graduate, people be out there, and what they do is, they're gonna fucking party, they're gonna be your friend, they're gonna be all that shit. And then like the second you choose to sway away and focus on yourself and your goals and what you're trying to achieve, like you have a plain, sight, intent of what you're doing. People start to hate that. Like they really do. Like they get underappreciative of what you're doing. They're not gonna support you. They're gonna go out and really what you're doing at that point is, because the thing is they want you to try to stoop down to their level. Literally, like, they expect you to be some average, normal, regular person, but it's just like, no, I'm not gonna seep down to that level. And I watched this guy named Terry that's on YouTube, and I'll be sharing his video like later in this, but like, and he makes some pretty valid points, but it's just like, bro, these people, the brainwashed, they don't know any better. They're mindfully insufficient. I'm gonna say that. And really, when you set a goal for yourself in life, like it's just like you want to follow that, like no matter what you go through, on a daily, because people are gonna come and attack you. As I started to elevate myself, I cannot even like fathom like the spiritual attacks I've had, the fucking people, just trying to like destroy it. Like, you're trying to climb this ladder. And it's just like, even your own family, they're gonna be grabbing your leg, like trying to yank you down because they're jealous too. Like I said, that's all you're gonna attract. You're jealous and envious people. So when you really take into, surface what you're trying to do with yourself, you're gonna have to like follow that. And not like these other people, they're just gonna have to go. That's what I mean by sacrifices. Because not everybody stooped to that level. They're not mindful of those things. They're not, God didn't anoint them like he put you. There's a special black sheep in every family. And, I believe there's more people in every family that has the potential. I'm not saying people don't have the potential. Everyone literally has the potential to rise above. Some people just, they just ain't got the right mindset. They're too stooped into reality. That's what they're stooped into. They're not into that, bro. Like, I'm serious. Like, this is like, I don't understand those people. I've been there before, and I'm not gonna, hate on them for being there. Do I wish they would try to elevate themselves and figure something out? Yes. It really comes into play. The first thing that you, want to focus on is like your inner child. That's where it all starts. When you look at your inner child and you look at like, what you're good at, like what really drives you at the beginning and the end of the day. Because a lot of people don't lost that. And it's sad. I'm not gonna say it's fucking, crazy when it is, but I mean, I'm just trying to say like, I talk to people every day. I got people that message me and everything, and they ask me for advice. And, you know, I tell them, like, the shit I'm trying to say here, like, I don't know, like, when you just anointed, you know, like, because I've had my family, you know, they just try to bring you down, your friends, everything. You're not going to have the same friends growing up. It's only at the top. It is. But you're making your money. You're going to go live your best life while these other people are just going to amount to nothing. They don't have the same calling as you. Everyone has a different calling. You know, people got to find their purpose. And, you know, like, it's kind of where I found mine is, you know, after a few years of isolation. I isolated myself from the public because I knew that it would help me focus on, you know, who I am. I'm spending time with myself, and I'm getting to know myself more and more. Because people, that if you're just out there partying or you wasting your time, you want to always be around people, that's the devil. It is, because they're not going to, that's just going to take you away from your focus and, you know, what you can find within. Because that's really where the answer to success is, on the road to success. You know, like, you're not going to be able to go to the road to success until you find what it is you are and what you're going to do. You got to have a clear set intent. And, you know, it's like people are fucking demoralized these days. Like, you ain't going to get no support systems. Don't expect that. It ain't gonna happen. You might have a few people that actually genuinely support you, but you're gonna have a lot of people disperse, and that's what is just gonna happen. You're gonna get used to that. But yeah, like, you know, find something. Like, basically, I'm gonna get into detail actually, real quick. Finding your inner self. Okay, whether that means, like, you know, say you're a guy that likes to play video games all the time. All right, you can be a video game designer, or you can go publish a new video game. Say, you know, you read books. You know, there's a lot of authors out there that publish it. You can do the same if you put your mind to it. Say you do music. All right, that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, just fucking go forth with that. Because a lot of things people lack these days is they're at low self-esteem, and they're also, like, you know, they're just not confident within themselves as much as they think they are, and that's why, you know, it creates jealous and envious people, especially people, like, say you grew up with them. Because, you know, I had, like, a phone call the other day, but like, some old high school friends, they added me on Snapchat. And they saw I was doing way better than them. They could just see it in broad plain sight. They knew I was doing better. And, you know, they were trying to cheer me on at first and all this other shit. You know, they were telling me, like, you know, oh, you're doing good, Marcus, or, you know, your shit's fire, or something like that. You know, not this, but I'm saying, like, other shit that I showed them. But it's just like, you know, then I get on a fucking phone call, okay? And there's a few people from my high school there that I didn't even know. And the only reason I'm bringing this to light, I'm not going to say no names, because obviously we're on a public platform. But they fucking, you know, their demons came out. That's all I'm going to say. Their demons came out, and, you know, me personally, I'm not on that no more, because I'm elevating. So, you know, I try to feed a brother knowledge. If you can either take it or you can't. There's the window of opportunity right there. If you're not going to take the, you know, knowledge, because, you know, there's even a lot of older people that get jealous. My own fucking mother is jealous. My own parents are jealous. And it's just because they see what God's doing to my life. They see where I'm headed. And I'm not going to stop at nothing. I'm not. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing myself, and I'm going to keep striving to become a better version of myself, which is something they fucking can't do. They just can't do it. No matter how much you try to tell these motherfuckers to do it, they're just not, they're not on that level. They don't understand what you're saying because they're so stuck in reality. And you know, what we learned growing up, they don't know how to let that ego go. It's an egotistical mindset. They believe that, oh yeah, like, you know, becoming average normal person, and that's what's the right thing to do. Like I said, like, no, you know, I kind of agree with bro Terry on that. Like, it's not the right fucking thing to do. It's not. Like, that is fucking insufficient as fuck thinking as it can possibly get. You know? It's just crazy, like, people can do better than that. They don't have to be at the bottom. What does the bottom bring you? Like, that's something, that's a slap in the face right there. You're gonna sit here, you're gonna be fucking in debt your whole goddamn life. They want to teach you these little assets, the government and shit, or going through school. They want to teach you these little, like, assets and shit to go by after you get out of high school. And this is fraud. I mean, what the fuck? Do you want to sit here and pay rent the rest of your life? Or do you want to be free? Do you want to get those wings on your back and be able to fly? Or do you want to stay under and basically your vibe is like you're gonna die? I mean, like, it's really the question you gotta ask yourself every day. Because if you're not willing to elevate, you're not gonna have the things you want. If you're materialistic, you're not gonna have those things. If you want self-sufficiency, you're not gonna have those things. If you're watching these prepping channels out here and everything, and you're wanting to maybe have the type of things they have, you're not gonna have those things. You will literally have nothing besides, you know, the little things you can get by in society, which is just fucking undermined thinking. Like, it's just, there's no abundance there whatsoever. People are gonna hate you for that. They're gonna hate you for not being under with them, especially older folks. Because if you're as young as I am, I'm 23. But you know, you're looking at somebody that's like 40, 50, 60, 30, anything. Like, if they're older than you and they see you're younger and you got way more than them, oh yeah, you're gonna see a lot of jealous and envy from that, for sure. Cause why didn't they do that at this age? They didn't. And you know, like, it's scary to them when you're rising above them. It's almost like they look at you like you're selfish or something, because you're getting off your fucking ass. You are putting in the fucking work. You are giving it time and effort, and you are motivated enough to create this reality for yourself, a better reality. You're doing everything right. You're going off God's aligned purpose. Because guess what? If you're just sitting out here in the fucking streets handling debt, not creating something to yourself, and you know, like, the average normal lifestyle again, like, that's not what God wants for you. He don't. Everyone was given a purpose, and if you don't follow that, then I guess you're fucked. You're just gonna drown until you die. You're gonna be swimming with the sharks. You're not gonna be up there fucking gliding in the sky. That's what I want to do. And I'm not gonna stop at nothing. I'm mentally prepared enough, and I've sustained my mental enough to where I don't let outside energy destroy that. And I never will. It's impossible. I've gotten attacked all over the place. They was never able to bring me down. Because look, I'm still right here, right now. I'm still doing other things that, you know, are elevating me. People get fucking mad at me, like, you know, even just because I'm wearing shit like this. Just because I got some Gucci on. Like, you know, top to bottom, like, people get fucking mad about shit like that. They can't handle it. Because it's not their average clothes. And then I want to get into like framing for a second, like slandering. When you start to make it in the world, there's going to be a lot of fucking people that's going to slander your name falsely. They're going to falsely fucking accuse you of things that is not true. They're going to make up these little fucking thoughts in their damn head. Like they literally instill them within their mind and absolutely believe it is correct. That is mind manipulative as fuck. Like to the core. Damn. Like people are just consumed by the devil. And it's just like, it's scary out here because, you know, you really gotta face that shit every fucking day. I mean, yeah, we pushing through. We're strong, family. If you relate on this level, but I'm saying, like, you're gonna continue to be in hardship until you learn this. Until you learn to become a better you. I mean, look at me. Years ago, I was unconfident as fuck. I've been in that situation before. I was fucking... I was all those things. But I'm not the same thing. I give off a way better persona now. I'm me. I look a lot better. I'm doing everything right. I'm taking care of myself. And that's just something people fucking hate. Like I said, it can go all the way to just what the fuck you wear or what the fuck you have. Any fucking extent. You know, you get a BMW outside. You live in the hood. You get a BMW and everybody else got a Honda Civic or something like that. That's jealous and envy. They ain't gonna tell you that. Not every devil's gonna expose themselves to you. Sometimes, you know, it just says it all in the vibe. Or what you can see when you make eye contact with them. And I'm just saying, a lot of my enemies and a lot of the people that want to see my downfall, they're going to be in shame. They will. If it's not now, give it a little bit of time. Because it's going to fucking happen. When I make it, because I don't ever aim to be above anybody. I never do. I never want to be above you. Honestly, I wish, you know, everybody could just get together, you know, and people can all, like, they could just create something of themselves. Because I don't give a fuck if you're above me. I don't give a fuck if you're below me. I'm not going to get jealous and envious of you regardless. I'm not. Like, there can be somebody way above me that's my friend. They have way more than I do. They have this and that. I'm going to look up to that. I'm going to congratulate them and I'm going to tell them, like, you know, like with like a millionaire, like every millionaire I meet, I'm going to ask them, how the fuck did you do it? I'm not going to pass up that opportunity because I want to be on that level. I mean, yeah, like, next thing I want to get into in this video, actually, is who you surround yourself with when you're on the road to success. So basically, there's a saying out there, you are who you surround yourself with, and you become who you surround yourself with, whatever it is. Okay, if you're up here, okay, and you're stooping down to people that are way down here, let them go. Let them find themselves. Let them figure it out. But if you got like somebody obviously equal, you know what that is, but you got somebody about this much above you or something, or you're above them like that, okay, yeah, you know, it's like when you put a magnet to a refrigerator, you know it's gonna stick when it's that close. Those are the people you can vibe and connect with, because it's just as easy as, okay, like, you know, they get a little bit of knowledge, it's like that, or the same fucking way like that. And like I said, really defines your purpose: isolation. Because when you're out here surrounding yourself with people that are under, it's just like, what are they bringing to the table for you? I mean, of course, like, you know, and, you know, people on my level, they can't chill with people all the way the fuck up here like Jeff Bezos. I gotta elevate myself to be able to get up there and glide to him. So, you know, you gotta find people with like equal vibration as you. And especially like the easier people to, you know, really get like-minded with is open-minded individuals that are actually have that mindset where, you know, they can actually kind of tune in with it. But I mean, all I can really say is like, elevate, allow no outer distractions to fuck up your path. Keep striving for what the fuck God is taking you to, and allow yourself not to go under by any means necessary. Like, isolate yourself. Get yourself that fucking time to yourself to where you can figure out what the fuck it is that you're gonna do with your life.
They're gonna use shaming language against you, and it's just not true. Like, they literally expect us to just stop. Just be an average, normal, regular person. It's the right thing to do. No, it's not the right thing to do. If you want to do that, go ahead, but it's not the right thing to do. It's not the right thing to fucking do. Idiots. Oh, look, I have an ego now. You see what I'm saying? The irony. It's like, you can say nothing to these people. You can do nothing with these people. They're fucking brain dead, and they can't see it in this light. They would get so pissed hearing what I'm saying right now, because deep to their core, deep down inside, they would know that this is the truth. They just can't work this hard. They're just not this talented at what they do. They're just not as smart. They're not as efficient. There's a lot of things they're not. There's a lot of things you have to be to get real results. A lot of suffering, a lot of sacrificing, a lot of tunnel vision, a lot of doing the right things, going 100 miles an hour towards whatever it is that you want to do. It takes a lot.